Okay, hi everybody. I'm back with today's Bridge Z. So let's take a look at the set hand. So just lost the bidding. So we opened two clubs, which I don't really agree with. We're not really strong enough. Just open a spade. Partner bids two diamonds. We bid three spades, presumably showing a solid suit. Partner bids four. And then somewhat curiously, West comes in with five clubs. And North bids five spades. So we've got to avoid losing two diamonds and a heart. So maybe we can, on this club lead, we can maybe cross on a spade, ruff another club, cross on a spade, ruff another club, eliminating yes. So that eliminates the clubs. And then we can play king of hearts and then just duck the next round. If West started with a doubleton, then their end's played either to give us a ruff and discard or play a diamond. And if they're 5-1, we can just duck to east, and they are similarly end played. So I think that looks like the right route. So I'm going to ruff this high. We'll keep a bit of flexibility, keep the 4 in case we need it to go to the 6. Not very likely, but it's just good technique. Ruff another club, cross to the 9. So we got clubs eliminated from both hands. So this hand only had 7 clubs. King 8, 3, 6. So I'm just going to run this now. I don't need to put in the jack because I'm going to force this hand to lead a diamond. So if the diamond runs a split, then I make 2 tricks. It looks like hearts are 4-2. This hand's played 8-4. So diamond. There we go. So it's worth 87. And we move on to the random hands. So flat 6, just passing. 2 clubs, their turn to have a strong hand, although this is French style, so this is like it's going to be like a Ackle 2 type hand, if anyone is familiar with that sort of 8 playing tricks in diamonds. 3 no. So we've got a pretty bad hand here. We've got Queen X under the diamond. So that's not a good holding. I suppose we just lead our strongest suit. There's a bit of risk. We could go passive and lead a heart. I'm actually going to lead a low one, I think. Or am I? Well, we never... I mean, the chances of getting in to run the spade suit, unless partner's got 4 to the ace or ace queen and another, is virtually 0, because can't imagine either row minor suit cards are going to be worth an entry. I'll lead a spade. Okay, it hasn't cost a trick. Not on the go. Maybe a heart. Maybe partner's got the ace. Probably okay. They can have one more club, but they're going to have to play a heart. So I guess we're going to get whatever tricks we had in hearts. They're ducking a heart. That's interesting. Slightly curious. So partner had the ace, king of hearts. So why didn't they play a spade? So has this hand got singleton? Singleton or void diamond, is it? I guess our diamonds aren't really worth... Our diamonds are worth nothing. So partner didn't... So they... Well, they're right, it didn't make any difference. Why is it only 24? That's all a bit curious to me. Well, I suppose partner made a bit of a mistake here. When they... So Declarer had... how many tricks at this point? Had 4. They got 3 diamonds to go, 5, 6, 7. They could just play a spade, and we duck. I think that holds it to tick. I don't know why they didn't do that, but quite a few people have held it. So maybe a low spade lead just causes the robot to do something different. Anyway, I feel slightly aggrieved there. So we could open 4 hearts here. Got 1-1 in the minors, though we are at green. I think if the vulnerability was the other way around, I might open 4 hearts to try and stop them finding a save, but here I'm just going to open a heart. 2 diamonds, 2 spades. I'm going to bid 3 hearts to show my extra length. 4 hearts. Okay. King of spades lead. So it looks like we're just going to lose the 2 spades. We probably would have done better if we'd opened 4 hearts, because they wouldn't have led a spade. So I think this might be below average. I think we can claim 7. Yeah, so this might not be so good either. That's one of the other advantages of preempting is you say a lot less about your hand. Here it would have stopped East bidding. It's actually above average. I find that a bit surprising. On spade. So I guess we bid 2 diamonds. We're going to bid 3 clubs next round. We could bid 2 clubs, and then if partner bids 2 spades, we know they got 6. And then we could bid 3 diamonds. The clubs are so much better, or are a better suited. If we bid 2 diamonds, then it's not so clear that partner's got 6 spades. And also if we bid 2 clubs, we find out if we've got a minor suit fit. I'm actually going to bid 2 clubs, I think. 2 hearts. Right, so it looks like probably just 3 no trumps. We've got a good stop in diamonds. Okay, they do find a heart lead, which is best for them. So we have a decision to make here. We can go low. If we go low, the thing is that West is likely to get in again. Say with the ace or king of diamonds, if we go low, and then another heart comes through. So maybe we should just go queen and knock out the ace of clubs. We're just making if the king of hearts is on side. But how likely is that is the question. So 9 would work if they've led from Jack 10. I think I'm just going to go queen because there's such immediate gratification. If it wins, it does. So they switch to diamonds. So I want them to play more of these, really. Do I? How many clubs have I got? Assuming the clubs run, I've got 4 of those. Okay. So I don't think I need anything to split now. I think we've just got the rest. Presumably spades are splitting on this defence. So the diamonds are all good because we know there 8 of those have gone, including the ace king 10. So I can just claim. Feels like spades were 3-3 on this defence. If so, they messed up, not by... They could have just played another heart to hold me to 9, I think. No, they weren't 3-3. So they can hold me to 9 if they carry on with hearts. So it's 78. Heart and no trump. Well, we're vulnerable against not. So the question is, do we bid 2 hearts or 3 hearts, I suppose? We've got quite a bit of playing strength, but we could have a few heart losers. Say 2 hearts, a diamond, a club. Bid 3 hearts, we're really hoping we're not doubled, because probably not making it. We haven't got any aces or kings. I'm just going to go with 2 hearts. Three diamonds, okay. Maybe I'm chicken, but I don't really fancy it. I'm going to lead the queen of clubs. So we're probably alright in hearts because this hand only had 2. I guess we're going to switch to 1. So maybe they had ace-x. No, they had ace-king. Well, they've got the rest. How many losers did we have in hearts? We had a diamond, 2 hearts and a club. So a diamond, 2 hearts and a club. We were making 3. So this is going to be bad. 35. Could have been worse. Just feels with 4 low hearts. It's quite risky, you know. This hand could have ace, jack, x or something and more points than the other suits. We've got no aces or kings. It's a tricky one. In fact, some people minus 100, maybe they're even in 4 hearts. Don't think you can go off in 3. Anyway, 35. Feared it could be worse when I saw the layout. 14, I'm going to open this a no trump. Bit marginal with Jack X, Jack third, but we've got this strong diamond suit and we're at green. Transfer. How have we done? Well, I suppose we're likely to play it our way. It's not a great mesh. Going to unblock the Queen of Clubs because I want to be in hand to take a spade finesse. Right. So we can get rid of 1 heart. The king, we could think about finessing in diamonds. I guess we start with a jack because we start with low, which is the technical play in case this has got stiff queen. That's just so unlikely that jack does sort of unblock the suit. Okay, loses. Duck a heart here. Heart comes back. So, not quite sure who's got what. Think we have to pitch off this heart, otherwise there's a danger it's going to go ace of hearts and a ruff. Oh, sorry, king of hearts and a ruff. Queen, okay, so we can play jack of diamonds ditching this heart. They can ruff, but then we're just going to lose the ace of spades. Ruff. So down 1. 86. So it looks like, I don't know, some people going down 2. Flat 1. Definitely a pass. A heart double. Well, we've got 3 card support, but clearly we're not going to be raising here. 3 diamonds, invitational. Now 3 hearts, we have our first decision. Do we can make a case for doubling here, in that we don't want any other suit led. Hearts is our best suit and it's the suit that partner opened, so I think I am going to double. It says 5 to 7 points. Why it should be 5 to 7 with 3 hearts, I don't know, because surely we would have raised to 2 hearts over the double with 5 to 7 and 3 hearts. Anyway, we seem to have got past partner doing anything totally ridiculous. East now bids 4 spades. Okay. So I guess we're going to lead a heart. Heart to the king, so this hand's actually got queen third. Spade. Looks like they got 6 spades. No, they only had 5. So 96. So it looks like if we don't double, they must play 3 no. Which is sometimes making all the tricks. So this hand plays 3 no, this hand leads a heart. They go up with the queen, and then with queen jack doubleton they got all the tricks. After they can take a club finesse. Interesting. So, worked out well. You know, we don't have I'm not saying it was a great thing to double, but it was worth thinking about because we had nothing in the other suits. If we'd had honours in the other suits and, you know, the Queen of Diamonds or something, if there was another, or Queen of Clubs, if there was another suit that we didn't mind partner leading, but here we actually had a relatively strong holding in partner's suit, given we hadn't bid at all, and absolutely nothing in the other suits. It was enough to spook East anyway. So 1 diamond, 4-4 in the majors, so we're going to bid a heart. So no trump. I think they've denied 4 spades in their style. They would bid a spade, so I'm just going to bid 3. Just raise to 3, no trumps. So spade lead, so that gives us 3 spades. Got lots of finesses here. Hearts. We got the 10 of spades to try and fathom out in clubs, and they may get around to diamonds. And if they do, we'd like the jack to be on side, especially if the ace is with West. Not so bad as if it's with East. So we can run this to... we can't. I was going to say we can run this to our hand and knock out the ace of spades, but we can't because... Well, sorry, we can knock out the ace of spades in the East hand, which is not so bad. But I guess a diamond is coming, so the 9, which looks a bit like East has got the ace jack, so we can't really afford the heart finesse because they could have 2 diamonds, a club and a heart, so I guess we're going to have to play clubs next. So let's try club. So 3-2, king 5. So they do look likely to be 3-3. Now West hasn't hurried up to play a diamond. I suspect that West has got the ace. We've got 3 spades, 2 hearts is 5. So that takes us up to 7. So we've still got to do something with the club suit. I guess we play Queen of Clubs. Oh no, East had it. Okay. It's a smart duck. So how do they know to duck? That sort of implies to me that they've got all the remaining points. And that therefore they knew that so I think we're pretty much, well, we're not quite good to go. We are good to go now, though, because 10 of diamonds pitches the 9 of clubs. Spades are all good. So I'm expecting East to have the Queen of Hearts here. Yeah. So 430, pretty normal. Stiff queen, so you just can't go wrong. So 2 diamonds, weak. No, it's not weak to, it's strong. Well, we're certainly going to bid something here. So we could bid 2 spades or 3 spades. We sort of want to get partner to save if they've got... So this is their very strong bib, so maybe they've got hearts or diamonds. They're not very likely to have a slam because we've got the ace-king on the side, but we are at green. So I think I'm going to bid 3 spades to encourage partner to save if they've got a fit. Sort of done our bit, pushing them up to the 5 level. So let's try the ace of clubs. 3-7 jack. Quite a good dummy. 4-card heart support. So they got 9-7 to... So this is where you'd really like to have a firm agreement as to what you play with 9-7-6. 9-7-6-2. Would you play the 7 or the 9? So they could have a doubleton club partner, could have. I think it's most likely they've got 4 and Declarer's got a singleton. But I don't know for certain. I guess we could play king of spades, although I think it's likely that Declarer's got that. We've got 12. Dummy's got 4. I think Declarer must have the ace of spades, surely. Ace, king, queen of hearts, ace, king of diamonds. Just doesn't feel like enough high cards for a 2 diamond opening, which is like an Eccles 2 club opening. So maybe we should play... Can Declarer really have Jack 3rd club? That's also pretty unlikely, isn't it? I think I'm going to play king of spades. Okay, so it didn't matter. I guess we should have saved in... Well, they were making a slam, weren't they? So we've got to be careful. I think we were... What was our cost in spades? We were losing... Yeah, we were making 9 tricks, so we had to keep bidding spades effectively. And partner with 5. You know, maybe they should be bidding 5 spades or something. So slightly below 38. Six four, nice 6-4. Couple of good suits, so we can open a club. 2 hearts is weak, so that's a bit of a downer for our hand. So we're just going to pass here. That should be 6-card suit. Certainly not particularly what we wanted to hear. And we've missed a spade fit. So they haven't led us a spade, so maybe spades are 3-2 rather than 4-1. They have led a diamond, they're going to cash a couple of those. So ace, king, queen there. They've switched to a spade. Spade to the ace. So I think I'm going to play West to have the ace of hearts. Looks like they've got queen of Ace, king, queen of diamonds, nothing in spades, so I think they must have the ace of hearts. Yep. It's a rough coming now. Can't stop it. Can't stop them getting one rough. Oh, that's a bit curious. What's going on? So I guess we're going to play king of hearts, jack of hearts. Okay. So the trump's drawn. So what was going on spades? They only had... No, they did have a third spade. They didn't believe my partner had 4 spades either. Okay, slightly above 69. So a nice 13 here, certainly a maximum with good controls and a good 5-card suit. Diamond heart overcall. No trump for partner, showing should be showing a heart stop. Not enough to go on ourselves. King of hearts lead. So partner has pretty much a maximum 10. We have 13, 23. So West is probably going to have the remaining important cards, the ace of clubs and the ace of spades. So if diamonds run, we're going to make quite a few tricks here. Got 2 hearts, 5 diamonds. And at least 1 club. I think what I'm going to do is, well, I mean, if diamonds don't run, then we can only set up 1 extra trick by clearing diamonds. So it looks right to play on clubs, because if West has got the ace of clubs, we're going to make 2 club tricks by leading up to the clubs twice. And then if diamonds do run, we make 5, 6, 7, at least 9 tricks. So let's win the ace here. Looking for the count, so it looks like hearts are 5, 2. So 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Let's... My question is, should we play 10 of diamonds here? We probably can't cope with someone having stiff jack because the suit's going to block. Well, if West has got stiff jack, it's fine actually, because we can unblock. If we unblock the 10 to the queen and then diamond to the king, is going to reveal the finesse position of the 8. So I think it's right to play the 10 here. If we play small to the ace and it turns out West has got singleton jack, the suit is going to be blocked. And the chance of, if East has singleton jack, then there's not much we can do because king of spades almost certainly isn't an entry. So let's pay. Ooh. Diamonds are 5-0. So I guess we were doing better off cashing the king. Ooh, 5 of spades. So what do we think? This hand's probably 4, 5, 0, 4. I think I probably would have preferred a takeout double with jack to 5 hearts. Okay. So where to go now? try exiting a diamond. Sorry, a club. Which might in play west if he's got the ace-jack remaining. Doesn't seem that likely. I'm going to fall one more round of these. Let's try a club. Okay. So maybe the ace of spades is onside for this defence. It doesn't seem that likely to me. Ace and jack. Surely it's off. I think there's a good chance it's offside, so I can play heart to the queen and then end play this hand with, hopefully, with a club or a heart. And that ace of spades was onside. Okay, so I could have made an extra one there in the end game. So I guess this hand wasn't strong enough to double. So where did we get to? So, well, 10 of diamonds wasn't great. If we played king of diamonds, we could have played then 10 of diamonds and picked up the diamond suit. So that wasn't great. And then at this point, when they played a diamond, I can just cross to a heart and play a spade up, and that makes an extra trick. So I could have made 120. I guess playing king of diamonds first is maybe 150. So, yeah, quite a bit below average there. Two spades weak, three spades, 11 high. We haven't got four hearts. We've got ace of spades, ace one, not a great holding. So I'm definitely passing here. Queen of diamonds. Could be making... So Declarer's got ace of diamonds. Presumably queen of spades. The heart finesse is right. So it looks like when we get in, we're trying to cash our club tricks and then see how many diamonds we've got. So we win this. Ace of clubs. Club. Partner goes back to diamonds. So is this one of their 5-card weak twos? Has partner got a diamond rough coming? No. Well, they don't know it, but their heart finesse is right, so they're going to be making the rest. So I'm surprised that's as good as it is. I suppose people are playing something like king and a diamond, which can't really be right. It's a lot of 170s. It's worth a massive 88. So but just logically, once you work out this hand's got ace of diamonds, queen of spades, it's very likely partner's got king of clubs. Let me see what card they actually played. They played the 7, a sort of amorphous 7. It would be nice to play with a partner that signalled properly. 4 spades. Well, it's vulnerable. So I think you know, give partner ace queen to 7, ace queen to 8, and that's, well, ace queen to 8 is probably we want to play 6 now. Give partner another card like the queen of diamonds or a lead round to the heart or club. Let's bid backward, find out what partner's got. 5 diamonds. Let's ask if they've got the... so they got the queen of spades. I'm not sure they've said anything about what kings they got. I think I'm just going to bid 6 now. A bit of a position. I suspect it's not the room choice, but let's see. Okay. Well, are we going to get lucky here? We're going to get lucky or unlucky. Who's got the king of hearts? So, yeah, if they'd led a club, we would have lost a trick. We wouldn't have lost 2 in spades. Bit unlikely partner had a club void, but as long as the spades come in, which they do, we're going to be able to claim the rest. So unless someone's bid 7 spades, should be a good score. Well, it's going to be a good score. $92. So there's a few other people in 6 now. So, you know, if partners had 4 low hearts, we would have had 7. Well, we'd only had 7 spades, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'd need either the diamonds to come in. We could test diamonds first, or take a heart finesse if they didn't work, or get a club lead. There were quite a lot of chances that we were going to get a 12th trick here, even if partner only had 7 spades. So 9, not worth an overcall. Don't like a spade on the 4-card suit. Now it's sort of tempting to bid 2 spades. We have got 3 low hearts, which isn't so good. But West hasn't got spades. East probably hasn't got spades unless they're 4-6. It's love all, which is the vulnerability you really want to compete on. I think I'm going to chance 2 spades. It's not without risk, because we could lead our stiff club or top spade, switch to a club. We've got reasonable defence to hearts, although we have got 3 low. Let's see if we can push them. You normally want to play the hand, if possible, at love all. 3 hearts. Okay, is partner going to bid 3 spades? Nope. Okay, so job done. We push them up a level. Let's take a look at what's going on with the top spade. So I guess, well, let's see, 2. That's interesting, isn't it? Has partner really got 5 and not raised? Or is declare a 4-6? I guess we better cash the second one, because I'm going to switch to a club, and if declarer's running the club suit, then queen 1 in dummy here. We might lose our spade trick. Okay, we can rough that. So declarer, looks like declarer might be 4-6 actually now. I think we can probably... So they had a stiff club. Partner probably got 3 spades. So we get 97 for that. So we weren't doing so badly in spades. If we were doubled, it was less good, but we could make 7 by north, 6 by east. So that's, yeah, Hartley wouldn't have been great. Anyway, I take that. 97. Val against not, nothing to say. Interesting one. Do we remove them from a no trump? Maybe it makes them easier to find 2 hearts, or maybe they were going to bid something anyway. We have got 4 card support, a singleton and a spade trick. It's not without risk. A partner could be 4-4-3-2, which maybe that's moderately likely. And we've only got 3 cards in the majors. Maybe we should just pass. The fact that 2 diamonds, if we do have 4 or 5 diamonds, is just never going to buy it. Two clubs. Stamen. Hearts. 4 hearts. Not going to lead a spade, not going to lead my singleton heart. I guess I'm going to lead a diamond. So it looks like Declare's got ace-jack. Ace-jack doubleton or ace-jack 1. Ace-jack 1. So Declare, so partner was indeed 4-4-3-2. So if it had gone 2 diamonds and this hand had made her take out double, this hand may well have passed, which wouldn't have been a thing of beauty. So 2 down as good as we could do. Some people have defended no trumps. Maybe that's what happens if we raise to 2 diamonds. Maybe this hand gets nervous with its diamond length and just bids 3 now. Anyway, 69. And on to the last board, pass. We've got a nice 17 here. 4-4-3-2. Just going to open a no trump. Some case we're upgrading. We've got actually quite strong pips. 9-8 of hearts, 9 of clubs, 10 of diamonds. All these could be useful cards. 3 no trumps. Okay. So 6 of diamonds lead. Well, I assume it's from length. So we want to finesse, then probably cross on a diamond. And I guess set up. Well, the issue is if we finesse cross on a diamond, take a club finesse, that's all well and good if East has got singleton king or king X, then we can run the clubs and take 2 heart finesses in due course. But if the clubs don't run, if the club finesse loses, then they can knock out the diamond, then we can't get the hearts going. So maybe there's a case just for playing ace jack of clubs. I think there probably is. Okay, the diamond is offside. Okay, this isn't so pleasant because they've switched to spades. So it looks like we might have 2 spades. So now maybe we are forced to take the club finesse, maybe win this, cross on the diamond and take a club finesse. So our chance of making over tricks are really sort of going down at the moment. But if the clubs come in, then we've got the time to take the double heart finesse. So low club to the jack. Looks like they might be 3-1. And we couldn't pick up king 10x anyway there, because we didn't have the entries. So they play another spade. So I don't think we can do any better than just cash our tricks for making exactly. Both hearts were offside anyway. So I don't think we could do any better on that last one. It was worth 57. So finished 6th. It was a fairly low scoring set. No one's in the 70s. We didn't have any total disasters. What was our worst? Oh yeah, the one no trump where we misguessed the play. 3 diamonds where we could have bid 3 hearts. And this 3 no where must have been something about the bidding. Oh sorry, no, it was about the lead. So what were people leading? Yeah, it looks like a low spade lead gets them to continue spades when they're in. Yeah, so it was sort of slightly random. Maybe I wasn't supposed to lead the 10 of spades in the robot system. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Bye for now.